the G20 summit in Brazil as one of his final appearances on the world stage before departing the White House in 2 months. But instead of commanding the spotlight as the leader of the mighty and powerful United States, Joe Biden was largely ignored by fellow world leaders and even mocked by the press. This was most clearly seen during the group photo where Joe Biden was MIA, but the leaders didn't bother waiting for him to show up, leading to a shocked press pack.
Your friend, where was he? They're telling Biden, they're telling him to wait for Biden, guys. Oh my God. Do you see him, Joe? Far left. To the left of the palm tree. Oh my God. But they took it. Yep. He's right there. Joe, he's behind the palm tree right now.
I don't see it.
The internet exploded, with this commentator highlighting China's President Xi Jinping front and center of the photo. He said, "Pretty clear which superpower leader thinks he is bossing the G20 and no Biden in sight." And it wasn't only world leaders throwing shade at Biden, the world's media mocked him too. This commentator said, "Foreign media mocks Biden as they film him totally stranded and lost at G20. Everyone walked off on him." And the disrespect continued when photographers tried to get the leaders back to retake the photo to include Joe Biden. But no one listened and simply walked off. This commentator said the G20 took their photo without Joe Biden. When they finished and tried to get the leaders back in place and wait for Joe, they still all walked off the stage. The reporters were shocked. The Joe Biden and Kamala Harris administration never got any respect for 4 years. And after missing the photo, Joe Biden was still seen wandering around, seemingly very confused and eventually abandoned by Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. And to add insult to injury, earlier in the summit, Joe Biden had an awkward encounter with a native in the Amazon.
Thank you. Thank you. Heard a lot about you. You speak more languages than I've heard.
He then bizarrely disappeared into the jungle, refusing to answer questions from the press about his recent bombshell Ukraine announcement that has many people worried about an escalation in the war against Russia.
Last week, Donald Trump met Joe Biden in the White House, where they had quite an amicable meeting. In fact, Joe Biden looked quite happy to see Donald Trump, and Biden promised Trump that there would be a smooth transition of power. Well, now I'm not so sure, because this week Joe Biden has authorised Ukraine to use American missiles to strike targets deep inside Russia. 2 years this war has been going on, and Joe Biden waits until he's got just 2 months left in the White House to allow Ukraine to really take it up to the Russians. Trump had promised, of course, to end this war within a day if he was elected president. Donald Trump Jr. tweeted, "The military-industrial complex seems to want to make sure they get World War III going before my father has a chance to create peace and save lives. Got to lock in those trillions. Life be damned, imbeciles." Joe Biden was not making this announcement, though. While that was being announced, Biden was in Brazil at the Amazon jungle, talking not about the Ukraine war, not about allowing American missiles to be fired deep into Russia, which could start World War III. No, he was talking about something much more important.